Hey everyone, I am doing a very special piece to me today. It's the Sleeping Beauty Mermaid in a Can by We Art Doing. It's enormous. I didn't realize it was going to be this size. I actually didn't get this for myself. I saw it and I was like, there's just no way I'm paying $150 for what I thought was a smaller toy. I didn't look at the size or realize it was this large. And honestly, it was a lot for me. I had just started collecting. I think it came out for pre-order in April, and I didn't know much about designer toys. I wasn't on the scene yet. The price wasn't something that I could justify quite yet. And then, I missed out on the pre-order. And like I said, it just came out, like I just received it very recently. And so it's like a 5-month pre-order. But my husband ended up getting this for me, and it's just such a special, it's more special to me because of it. Each of them come, there's only 499 of them, which is such an odd number. But here is what the coral one looks like. This is the coral variant, which is rusted and aged and like sepia toned. And there's a snow version, which is a pristine metallic blue silver, and it's like a brand new can. And I liked the coral one because I like old aged sad things. And this is number 251 out of 499. I think 499 is such a random number. I discussed it in my podcast with Dominic, and he was like, well, I think maybe they had like a 500 minimum and the artist kept one for themselves. I do want to say, like, they are really well packaged. There's a lot of protective padding, but it is a huge item. I cannot stress enough how viciously enormous this is. So here is the main component piece of it. It is the rusted can, and it says Mermaid Atlantis on it. It is very, very rusted. The net weight on here is listed as 520 grams. And then over here it says product name Sleeping Beauty Mermaid, suitable for over 15 years old, storage refrigerator, origin Atlantis. And then I think it says manufacturer, but there's rust on it. I'd be interested to see if the snow version, the pristine version, has the full wording on here. So that's the can. The bottom is a little aged but not super rusted, and then here is the gorgeous mermaid on the inside. So I will try to get, this is an iPhone, so it's not like super professional camera or anything like that, but there is poured resin on the inside, and I think this whole thing is resin because it smells heavily like resin. And so you can see the mermaid lying inside. The scales are beautifully done, and then the tail is semi-translucent. You can see sort of how translucent it is. And it's a pretty heavy, gorgeous piece. And the detailing is really, really beautiful. Like, I cannot get over how gorgeous this detailing is. And then you'll see a little divot here, which is where the lid of the can is meant to go. And so I'll go ahead and get that out for you. This is significantly less heavy than what feels like the plastic of this piece, but I'm not sure. Like, maybe it's like a vinyl. It's pretty light. But the detail, there's like no detail is spared. They did a really, really good job with the rusting, and then this gorgeous detail that comes out that is the perfect size. It does fit your finger very nicely. It feels very sturdy, rusting all over the place, and so fun. And so it is meant to, this little part that's sticking out divots right into here like a can. Ooh, it doesn't stick very well, but I think once it's displayed, it doesn't need to stick very well. So it's not like it squeezes in there super hard. So I'll put my finger here to hold it so that you can see the whole thing. But yeah, it's not like, I mean, I guess flat it stays very, very well, but at a certain angle, it's just going to fall out. And it does look it's stunning. It really, really is stunning. And so now the interesting part for me to figure out is going to be, here is the display stand that it comes with. It's not super heavy. The bottom does have a protective sort of velvet lining to it. And then it does look like a divot to perfectly fit a can. So let's see how this goes. I would assume that you'd want to display the mermaid like this. And then it does hold very well. Like if you don't move it, it'll hold the shape super, super well. So the display is holding it super well. It is a stunning, I can't get over how stunning this piece is. Really, really, really. $150. We got it off of Strange Cat Toys, and I think including shipping, it was just under 200. And then it was a five-week wait list, or 5-month wait list. And it's beautiful. I could see how it would be this cost. It came out right when I got into collecting toys, and like I said, I couldn't justify the cost of it. And like if I saw it now, I would fully understand the cost. So I still don't know that I would pull the trigger on this. My husband puts sort of like a sky's the limit on your happiness thing, which is wonderful. I love him so much, and that makes the piece even more special for it, especially that he picked the coral aged sad version of it, since I am very glass half empty. So I just really, really love this piece, and I am so thrilled with it. And I think that it's going to be a treasured part of my collection because it's so stunning. It really is such a beautiful piece and huge and well done, and I'm glad that I ended up with it in my collection. So that is what is this? The Sleeping Beauty by We Art Doing. Limit to 499 pieces, the coral color variant. And thanks everybody for watching.